Yep, we're good. Let's do it. Alright, so we just got into the house. I mean, we actually have a lot of faith, we just don't have... Still got a little bit of a croak going on. Great times. Okay, that was the way in. Alright, so yeah, just start digging our way through the house.
Our house doesn't have a room like this. When was this taken?
Oh no. Ominous photo. That person, I wonder what that symbolizes. That person's face has been crossed out of the photo. What could it mean? What could it all mean? Okay, maybe there's some kind of puzzle here to do with pictures, but it seems like there's a picture missing. I'm guessing that's the thing, yeah. Okay, so that'll be our little puzzle for this bit. Hey, what's going on, Rob? Welcome on in. Long time no see, indeed, yeah. Took a long break from this whole thing. Yeah, hope you've been well, man. Hope you had a good Christmas, good New Year. All that fun stuff. Hope all's been good. I'm still alive, yeah? See? The notes just let you know I'm still alive. Tomorrow I'll make sure you draw your final breath. I don't care if it's your special day. That note was from us, by the way, because we're such a loving and friendly person. It's still alive just about. Good stuff. I was kind of sick again, but apart from that, it was all right. Keep having problems with my throat. I couldn't do as many streams as I wanted to do. Couldn't go out as much as I wanted to, but can't complain too much about that. Still nice to get a rest, I suppose. Yeah, I have a throat problem. Seems like a lot of people do, like, but I've been having throat problems for quite a while, so I think whatever this thing going around is has kind of not mixed well with it. Axe, steel pipe, sickle. Yeah, it sucks. Sorry, hope you feel better soon. Yeah, it's like talking's what you want to do, isn't it? You want to I want to do streams and videos and Just one of those things you can't really push through it. It's really annoying. Like certain times, if you're just feeling a bit sick or what have you, you know, you can push through it and just carry on, but can't speak, can't do my streams. Very annoying.
This is my parents' room, isn't it?
To Shimizu Kanta, certificate of full payment. This certificate has been sent to certify that Shimizu Kanta has paid all outstanding loans and is hereby released from any further contractual obligations. We thank you for your continued patronage. But yeah, oh damn, sorry to hear that. One of those that just seems to go on forever. I know that feeling. That sucks to hear. Hopefully that's all gone now. Plague land. Definitely designed by Hidetaka Miyazaki himself. A poison swamp. One of many. It's telling me to go in here. I go, okay, this is our puzzle. Find the crests. As you would. What's a good survival horror game without crests? The sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. The heavens themselves shuddered at the ferocity of their struggle. I feel like the text could have been formatted slightly better here. This looks a bit silly, hanging at the edge of the page, the edge of the screen. Day after day, the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords, yet their fight knew no end. The scales upon which they fought, however, were no more, having been destroyed long ago. I mean, there's three, and they can be rearranged. They can be arranged in three different ways. So, however this poem works, we can probably just guess it. Regardless. Games try and do this kind of thing a lot, where it's like, oh, you need to solve this puzzle, and it's like, well, if there's 3 pieces, that's 6 possible combinations of those pieces. It won't take me long to try that. Oh yeah, and to make things more fun as well, we've got loads of snow here as well. Snow and ice and... all Comic Sans, my favourite. Oh, I should have just taken this to the bloody... It's just right here. So, having to like go out in the snow and ice and shit, it's really nice to look at when you don't have to go to work or leave the house for any reason. It's really cool then. But when you've got to try and walk in it, that's when it sucks. Delicious Vimta. And yeah, because the roads are so messed up, you can't even get a bus. So it's quicker to just tiptoe my way about places. I'm liking the game so far. It's I'm not like completely in love with it, but I'm really enjoying it. In terms of survival horror games, it's pretty good. It's pretty but I know this game takes multiple playthroughs to get the story and everything. So I'm gonna reserve judgment, you know, in some ways until I do like, you know, multiple playthroughs. But in terms of like, you know, the visuals, the atmosphere is great, the combat's great. Really nice balance for the combat. It's like just clunky enough to be like survival horror, but just has a few modern influences, a few modern touches to make it a bit more accessible. Tormented Souls too. I need to play Tormented Souls for sure. That's the one I think I bought that a while ago and didn't, because I was like, everyone was saying great things about it. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get through some new games as well. I'll just, rather than just like I will play some of the same stuff, of course, but I'm gonna try and get some first playthroughs in, get some overdue replays in. So definitely going through a few horror games that I haven't played would be good. Plus, because I'm doing YouTube videos now, it'll be good to play stuff that could make for good challenges and good videos. So if one of those games ends up having like a really nice, good challenge to it, that could be fun as well. Ah, thanks. Yeah, I love this shirt. The Cure. I only have one Cure shirt, sadly, but this one's a nice one. It's really comfy as well. That's what I like. Just one of my go-to shirts when I just need something super comfy. Yeah, love the Cure. Huge Cure fan. Definitely up there. It's one of my favorite bands for sure. I looked into seeing them live this year. I like just all the locations are a little bit awkward, or the timings are a little bit awkward to see them. I was just like, why can't there just be one in like Birmingham, or you know, even like London or Manchester or somewhere like somewhere sort of accessible. They're just all these gigs are in really awkward places. It's really. I'm sure I'll get a chance. Yeah, they're still going strong. They still sound great live. Their last album was brilliant. I really love the latest Cure album. So that's definitely up there with like my favorite albums from them. It'd be a top 5 for sure, which is pretty impressive this far into their career. Man, I have no idea what's going on in this house. There's another door out here. Let's just what's going on here. This is how survival horror games work, right? You just wander about for a bit. We can't leave this area anyway, so oh, here we go. We missed a room. But yeah, I'm really liking this game. Really liking it. I think it's definitely one of the kind of up there as one of the better like survival horror combat systems. It's kind of a hard thing to balance, right? You don't want it to be too actiony, you don't want it to be too clunky. Getting that balance right is really sort of tough, I would imagine. Honestly, very few games manage that balance really well. Blood. What is this? This is just the way out. Probably not allowed to leave. Well, I'm time to wander around in a circle for a few hours and just hope to eventually stumble upon something, as is often the way. Great times. Haven't really had any issues so far in terms of making progress. Everything's been quite linear. Which is fine with me. I like a good linear game. I like being able to make progress. One thing Fatal Frame is a bit iffy for sometimes. It's not always clear how you make progress. You just kind of have to walk around and things have to happen. Oh yeah. I liked RE2 Revelations. I haven't played it since release though. Yeah, it's kind of got some good fan servicey stuff to it. I like Barry's daughter. She's very you know, love a bit of creative swearing. Of course. Apparently that was a localization thing. She's not really too much like that in the Japanese version, so they just made her really sweary. Turned her into some kind of survival horror Malcolm Tucker over there. I quite enjoy that. And I haven't seen the thick of it for a long time. I gotta watch that again. That's a great show. Well, I'm guessing we have to try and solve this portrait puzzle. But there's a portrait missing, so... But probably the one with the kind of... Yeah, that one should be upside down anyway, I would have thought. She's crossed out of the picture. Maybe the other should be upside down. And she should be the right way around. Maybe. I have no idea. Well, there's 5 other people. Yeah, we are missing something here. I imagine I just missed the last picture somewhere. Yeah, I remember really liking RE2, RE Revelations 2. Should just replay those again at some point. It's been a while. I like to just every once in a while just replay all of them. But I think I'm gonna do Village before Requiem comes out. I'm gonna do Village again. I haven't played that since release either. I thought about trying to do 7 as well, but I don't know if I will. I think just doing 8 will be good, I think. Yeah, I appreciated the fact that it was a cheaper game. And it was just like, once all the episodes were out, you just bought it was like 25 quid and you got this whole game. Whole 10-hour game. Oh, I can just move this. I guess this doesn't really mean anything. Because I don't have the other crests, but that was nice as well. From like a value standpoint, I appreciated it as well. Felt like games were getting more expensive and less substantial over time, and I was like, no, here's a brand new Resident Evil game for 25 quid. Save the day. I mean, this game cost like 70 quid, but I did pre-order it with the Steelbook. So the Steelbook looks so good. I would never normally pre-order anything, but I was gonna buy this anyway, so I just thought why not? Oh, nice. If you want to share any pictures of that, I love seeing people's jackets. Love seeing people's patches and studs and pins and all that stuff. Love all that. I'm going for nearly half an hour here and we haven't made any progress. Yeah, gotta appreciate a good jacket with some love and effort put into it. Should have learned how to sew, really. You think like metalheads should know how to sew, right? That's just something that it's the core skill we should have. But yeah, I love that kind of DIY thing. Just I can't stand. I don't like it when they look too professional. Like people look like they've had like designer battle jackets made and shit. I'd much rather see like something that somebody's put more effort into and put some love into. You know, that sounds massively preferable to me. People try and sell like pre-made battle jackets with like all the patches sewed on and all like, oh nah. It's not how that's supposed to go. I don't think. I've only had one battle jacket before and it wasn't great. It was too random. The one I had, it had just like... I'll have a death metal band next to a power metal band and next to a glam metal band. It was so all over the place. Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's one thing I probably should actually try and do is make a jacket myself and sew things on myself. I wear a lot of pins because they're just easy. But all my jackets have pins on. I have hundreds of those things. Like, you know, for different games and bands and... Yeah. Like, I've tried it. It's not fun, yeah. Like, yeah, you know, it's not exactly like a cool metal thing to ask your mum to do your battle jacket for you, you know, so you kind of have to learn. If you want to have, like, a patch jacket, but, I have no idea what to do here. I obviously need... I've literally spent half an hour here accomplishing absolutely nothing. I have no idea what to do here. Like, maybe if we, like, would moving these pictures maybe open different doors? I have no clue. I kind of thought because she was... Yeah, nothing changes here. I reckon I've just missed... There'll be one of the paintings on the floor somewhere and I've just missed it. The writing on the group photo. What writing on the group photo? There is no writing on it. Maybe that's just the crossing out. I don't know. Don't know what to do. I'm just gonna have to scour every pixel here to try and find this painting. If we get to an hour and I haven't made any progress, I'll look it up, but should be able to make some progress in an area. You would think. This was propane inside with no tube. But if I had the tube, it would let me use it, right? Collectibles, key items. Oh, I have no idea. I'm looking for a tube as well. More things that I'll never find.
Is this some sort of offering?
Yeah, I don't mind a game being a bit kind of on the obscure side here and there, but eventually you have to be able to make some progress, you know? It can't just be all obscure all the time. Yeah, there's been some... I don't know if you play this game, there's been some wild stuff going on in this game so far. It's, pretty out there. I may not spoil it in case, you want to play it yourself. I have no idea what we're even doing. I know I need a painting. This is like circled on the map here, but like I can't do anything here. Like that sounded different than when I put that one in, but like, am I gonna have to? Oh. The hell? Didn't even know I had that calendar. I remember now. I do remember now. It was Saturday the 6th of October, 1962. I don't know how I was supposed to see that tiny hook on the wall there. I had to count then. I was like, the 10th month. What's the 10th month? Da 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 da. Oh, here we go. Well, that was a well-spent half an hour. Remember finding a hook on a wall. Great stuff.
My house. What the hell's happening?
Oh, look at Miss Fancy over here. Got their own hot tub. Their own onsen going on out here. Yeah, there is a little bit of depth to the combat in this, as hopefully we'll see. I'll probably fail at it. Oh yeah, we can actually get an upgrade now. I could get stamina, and I could get one other. Oh, I can't, because I've only got one of the little tags. Those Emma tags. Sanity. I don't need any more sanity. I've got through life without it so far. Etc, etc. More stamina. We all need more stamina. These things are just kind of useless. Hey Pepper, what's going on? Welcome on in. Well, the Asylum in Birmingham is actually a gig venue. There's a venue in Birmingham called the Asylum. Just realised I'm not wearing my glasses, by the way. I probably should do that. Gonna end up with a headache over here. Yeah, that's what, the Asylum is where I went to see Unto Others last year. Very good show. It's going good. It's going good. There's a band you might like actually, Unto Others. Kind of a bit of a goth punk sort of classic heavy metal band. Oh look, there we go, we've got our witch time dodge. Yep, going pretty well. I mean, I'm fed up of all the snow. Could do without that, but other than that, Black Sabbath is neat. That's all. That's all you need, really. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I like about my part of the world is that you know, we basically created heavy metal over here. Now we have Black Sabbath from Birmingham, Judas Priest from Warsaw, or my town. Great stuff. You know, it's a good gift to the world. Yeah, they're a very unique band. They kind of sound like if you sort of mixed Sisters of Mercy with Iron Maiden with the Ramones, you'd get Unto Others. I'd say it's a good combination. Where am I? Where's my? There we go. Yeah, but like specific, just very specifically, Rob Halford is from my town. Like he grew up about 5 minutes, maybe like 5 or 10 minutes away from me, 5 or 10 minutes walk away from me. So that's our biggest claim to fame. But yeah, obviously, the whole country's got tons of great music. But I'm proud that it's heavy metal specifically from my specific part of the country. Yep. And if like when you listen to him speak, his accent is so strong. Like you'd tell straight away without even knowing where he was from. That's kind of more how I used to speak, the way that Rob Halford speaks. That's always the example I give when people ask about the accent from my town. Like, just listen to Rob Halford. Listen to the way Rob Halford talks. Like I'm from Warsaw. That's a bit more Birmingham. I can't really do the accent as well. But a slight difference between Warsaw and Birmingham. They're not that far away. But I can tell. Obviously, you can only tell the difference between those kind of accents when you're like from there. Like I can tell. You know, two accents that sound exactly the same to anyone else in the world would sound subtly different to me. You know, but obviously my accent is not as strong. I still will sound a bit like that, a bit Midlands. Now and again, I'll lapse into it occasionally, but. Yeah. Whenever someone does that, you know, oh, so and so's from my hometown, I'm like, let me stop you right there. I win instantly. Yeah, I think like putting on different accents, something that a lot of people think they're good at, but most people aren't. Even like professional comedians will try and do it, and you know, claim it's one of their skills, and it's not. It's hardly ever good. You have to be like, I think you have to be like a really pro actor to do an accent convincingly. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one.
How many times do I have to tell you?
We go to the calendar.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Did you even taste this? It has no flavor. You're making me drink mud. You can't even do something simple like this. What kind of a worthless woman can't make miso soup?
Stop it! You do this all the time. Cut it out.
Shut up! Don't you dare talk to your father that way. Stay out of this.
You tolerate this, Mom. Why don't you stand up for yourself? And you, Dad, if you don't like her soup, make your own. You're good at cooking, aren't you? Hinako, stop! Please don't talk back to your father. I made a mistake. You just focus on getting to school. You didn't do anything wrong. Dad's the one who's in the wrong here. Hinako, do not talk like that about your father. Get to school, now!
I feel like more of this throughout the game would have been good. Kind of seeing, I feel like we've gone too long without seeing any of this sort of context. You see like one tiny scene at the start of the game about the family, and then yeah, I don't know, it feels like we're quite far into the game, and quite a bit of the kind of context that we could have benefited from hasn't really been delivered. But I don't know, I guess if they're doing a thing where you need multiple playthroughs, then probably gonna like maybe even gonna save some of that for the next run through. I can be kind of mixed on that approach where you have to do like multiple playthroughs. If you have to do like the same content again, that's kind of what I found when I played the B ending of Nier Automata. I never played the C ending for whatever reason. Which isn't always the best one, what everyone says, but I was playing the B scenario, the B ending. It was just like the same content again. I was just kind of bored. Like, might as well be the Chernobyl exclusion zone. Oh, yeah. If it wasn't for a few, a few people, it would also be the same. To be fair. Vimto. I didn't actually read that. I was too busy enjoying my Vimto. Can't be that important, can it? Why is it? Why don't let me just read the memos again? Probably does. I just no, whatever. Okay, we got another calendar. It's that time of year. Oh. Oh, we hit the wall. You can see we've got a stamina bar here. It's a little bit soulsy. Just only a tiny little bit, though. It's not, you know, it's not an action game by any means. Yeah, I know we're sort of close to the end. You know, there's like a few major areas left. I don't know if we're gonna, like, well, judging by how much progress we've made today, I don't think we're gonna beat it today. I'm kind of thinking it'll be Thursday when I stream again. But there is a small possibility this week that I'll looking at the weather that being a spokesman for Vimto. I do enjoy me some Vimto. I wouldn't mind a sponsorship if they would fancy it, but
My room?
doubt I'm getting that anytime soon. I think there is a small chance, looking at the weather, that there may have a snow day this week. Depending on what that day is, I may do a longer stream. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see on that one. A letter from a man. I do not believe there is any reason you should be tied down by your younger self. Likewise, there is no reason your future self should be constrained by the you are today. Thank you, by the way, for the beautiful pressed flower. It was the first gift I've received from you, and I will surely cherish it until the end of time. Lovely. Yeah, I think Thursday and Friday the weather's going to get even worse. So, if it does, and we end up getting 1 or 2 days off, I will probably do some kind of longer stream. I don't know. I also need to settle down and work on my next video, so still working on the script. It's gonna be a longer one. A lot of work. It's just a simple, short video. So much work. I'm gonna dodge back into a wall here, but I don't think it's gonna work. Didn't put up much of a fight, did they? Eh. Oh well. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Like, the first video I put out was 14 minutes, and that took so much work for such a short result. I can see now why a lot of very lazy people just pump out AI content without any passion put into it. It was like, I think it was just under 14 minutes. Oh, with shades on. In this incredibly darkened room. Let me just dust off my shades here. Yeah, like... Luckily the RE video didn't take much in terms of like the recording, because I got the run quite quickly. But then there's, you know, writing the script, there's recording the voiceover, editing the footage. You'd be surprised how long that all takes. But it's a good. I enjoy the process. So actually, these glasses are like really scratched on the inside now. They're really, really not going to be helping my vision here. I may have to take them off in a minute, but I've got to honor the shades on.
I feel like I've seen this photo before.
Can't remember. That's true Silent Hill, because Silent Hill is truly about nostalgia. Amnesia, sorry, not nostalgia. No, like, I'm gonna have to get rid of that, because these are actually, until I get some better shades. I think I've got my Yakuza gangster shades here somewhere. They'll probably be a bit better. Here we go. Yeah, they're just here. They're dusty as well. They don't look as cool maybe, but get the cobwebs off them. There we go. Actually, much better. Yeah, anyone who like sees you know, any kind of like, you know, decently edited YouTube video and thinks, oh, it's just, you just play a game and talk over it. I mean, you could do that, but it'd be rubbish. If you just played a game for an hour and then yeah, I meant to say Amnesia, because I remember that bit in Silent Hill Homecoming where what's his name, the main character, Alex, was just like, oh, I forgot, and I was like, there it is, true Silent Hill. Silent Hill is really about forgetting things. Actually very, very difficult to see here what's going on. I guess we should go in here first. We haven't found another crest yet, but we found a painting. Yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of at a point now where, like, there are some remakes I still want, but I'm kind of sick of the whole thing as well. Like, I still haven't played the MGS3 remake, because just the thought of paying like 60 quid to play a game... No, I'm good. I'll leave him on for a bit. Yeah, just the thought of paying like 60 quid for a game that I've already played a bunch of times with shinier graphics and more bugs. I was just like, I'm done, you know. There's only a couple that I'd be really excited for, and you know, I suppose I'd play them. I'd play other ones, but I'm not gonna get like, oh my god, super hyped for a remake of anything, you know. Probably when I was younger, I would have more. If there'd been more of a thing when I was younger, like I only really had Resident Evil 1 remake when I was younger, and that was really cool. It was like, man, they've taken this game I'm used to and made it way scarier and way better. Like, objectively, it is better. It is much better, even if I still like the. That's honestly the perfect price point. I was like 15, 20 quid. I'll buy it then and play it, or I'll use like CEX vouchers and then sell it off straight away as soon as I've beaten it, like that sort of thing. Like, I'm more likely to play it for the stream. If it was just for me, I would wait till it was like 8 quid and that's it. And like really, really cheap in years' time and play it then, but I've had all the MGS3 related enjoyment I needed when I went to see Star Sailor last year, and they played Way to Fall, and I was I enjoyed that quite a lot. Obviously, I love Star Sailor, but that song in particular, obviously, for the MGS3 connection, I was yeah, a little bit emotional hearing that song. I'm seeing Star Sailor again this year, so I get to hear it again later this year. Super hyped for that. Aren't they sort of like working their way through the Dragon Quest games though? Like they're all sort of getting remade, aren't they? From what I can tell. They did like 2 and 3 and then 1 or something like that, wasn't it? I don't know exactly what they did. But, hopefully they'll eventually do it, yeah. Errand request. Hinako, I'm sorry to ask, but could you drop by Shu's house and buy that stomach medicine for me again? Also, please let his family know that I've been getting better thanks to them. Traditional medicine truly is better than all those modern drugs, and herbal remedies are far gentler on the body. Tell them that I'll pay my bill at the end of the month, Mom. Yeah, all I would really enjoy now all I really would want now would be like, I think a Dino Crisis remake could be good. And Code Veronica remake would be pretty good. Oh, 7's coming out, nice. Oh, we're getting wrecked here, by the way. Nice. I do want to play a Dragon Quest game at some point. They're big time investments, aren't they? Oh, that'll do. Knife only run, here we go. I've only like played them sort of briefly. Giant weapon timing, yeah. Just hold that weapon in the air for a good half an hour. And we'll definitely attack eventually. That's more of an Elden Ring thing, I think. That was a really, really noticeable thing in Elden Ring, just to make all the bosses kind of cheap in a way. Which ones? I think there was one on DS I've played. Dragon Quest. I played Dragon Quest 8 on PS2, I think it was. And there was 9 was on DS. Remember there was a Scottish character in it. That's all I really remember. It was just good fun. It was good kind of traditional JRPG fun. And I played, I think 5. I played as well. I played it in Japanese for a bit. Yeah, I think I've actually got that physically as well. Pretty sure that's on my shelf somewhere. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, I think it was, I was trying to play games in Japanese more so I could practice, and I think I think it was Dragon Quest 5. If I remember correctly. We'll get some more health, why not? Probably get, having unupgraded health at this point, not a great idea. Actually, this weapon's kind of bad. Zack seems to be a bit faster. These enemies just aren't fighting back. How kind of them. We're on like the normal difficulty. We're not on any super low difficulty here. Yeah, that'll be it then, yeah. It was the Famicom version for sure, yeah. Definitely wasn't the PS2 version. Sometimes she'll sort of zip across the room towards the enemy. Yeah, I've been sort of keeping an eye on that to try and see if it'll go down in price a little bit. I think in terms of like a JRPG, I'm gonna play some Persona first though. I've got Persona 3, 4, and 5. And I've installed a bunch of Zelda stuff on my Wii U emulator. So those are the 2 series I'm gonna dig into the most, I think. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty handy. I'm thinking I should buy some kind of handheld system to play something like that, because I feel like I would probably play an hour of that before bed every night and get through it, but like... No, I feel like I don't have enough time as it is. I feel like I'm just constantly short on time. Don't have enough time to do the things I want to do. I have to try and structure my time to try and fit in everything. Fragrant letter. There are many creatures that discard their shells as they mature. I believe that the suffocating feeling you're experiencing is merely a sign that you're growing up, a hint that it's time to rid yourself of your shell. Don't you think it is a strange coincidence your name means baby bird? I'm sure all of this is simply pointing you to the fact that the time for you to spread your wings and fly is drawing near. What is it? Blood. Hope it's not Chris's blood, etc. etc.
My diary?
Block of wax. Ew, lovely.
There's something inside.
The word there, diary, Nikki. I probably know that from Yume Nikki. If I remember correctly, didn't Yume Nikki means dream diary, and they called the sequel Yume Nikki Dream Diary, which is cool. Just the same thing in 2 languages. Hope this is not Dagger's blood. Yes, it probably is. It's quite a lot of it. When I was like, I think I was 5 years old, I fell out of bed and I had a toy drum kit, and I hit my head on the toy drum kit. It's probably what my room looked like then. That's what I've still got like a massive scar on my head from that. Smack my head on a metal cymbal. So yeah, I was very metal even when I was a toddler. When I was a kid. You're not a toddler at 5, are you, to be fair? Kid. Child. I think I was about 5. I think that's about right. Yeah, that's a common thing, yeah, no. Cool thing they like to do. Let's have both the names, just put them both in. Ooh, right. Okay, we actually are getting somewhere now, at least. This house just goes on forever. Some definite House of Leaves vibes going on here. Wait, that's a one-way cut. There was more to do back there. What the hell? That's kind of annoying. Good thing they didn't number those games. They'd be on like Assassin's Creed 27 by now or something. I wonder if we could melt the wax in here somehow. Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to use this thing to melt the wax and get the crest. I'm guessing that's the solution here. I'm annoyed that there's a little bit to explore in that area. I mean, it's a one-way door. I guess we have the painting now, so I guess we have to just go and do that, I suppose. I feel like this... Why do we have the sickle back? What's going on? They're messing with my inventory now. It's getting foggy in here. True Silent Hill. I'm gonna guess that we just put everyone else the right way around. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Here we found a crest. White bird and fox plate. Wonder what it is for. Or could it be for those crest-shaped holes in the door? Perhaps. Couldn't be, right? It's foggy indoors. I don't know about this. obviously can't solve this just yet. But it'll be less easy to brute force that one, because if there's 4 crests, there's 24 different solutions, different arrangements of those. I remember learning that sort of thing for Resident Evil 3, how to work out how many possible combinations of something there are, and I actually had to use that in maths teaching. You just take the possible combinations of the previous amount and multiply it by your new amount, and that gives you the possible combinations that you have now. So for 3 pieces there are 6 combinations, then when you move to 4 pieces you take those 6 combinations times it by 4, 24 combinations of 4 pieces. And so on and so forth. So 24 combinations for 4 pieces, and when you move to 5 pieces, you would times 24 by 5. 120 combinations for 5 pieces. Yeah, that's all this is, really. There's a... He's just a massive music fan of all kinds. Just got a whole of lanyards somewhere. Great stuff. Actually, I do want to go to a festival this year, actually. There's a festival in France later this year with lots of Japanese bands playing, and it won't be too bad actually. Traveling to France is not that bad. It's not that expensive to go, so I might just go ahead and go. That could be a good time. And use some of my very, very rusty French. The enemies do pose more of a threat than this normally. They are. They're just not putting up a fight today. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Like I say, it's not usually just run up and hit the enemies. They do put up a fight. The combat has been challenging at points.
Not good. This won't last much longer.
But a lot of the combat is avoidable, to be fair. It's just because we're indoors here. It's not gonna be. I've been to France, like... I'm not sure how many times. I've been at least twice. When I was younger. But I haven't been for years. Oh, I haven't been out of the country for years, to be fair. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll do that. Should be fun.
I used to play with this all the time.
So quite a few... Not that the band's names would mean anything to anyone here, but quite a few great bands that I love are playing there. Ah, very nice. Cool. Yeah, my uncle lived in France for a while as well. Seems like a nice place. I'm always alone, so I'm okay with playing by myself. That means I have the right dish and the left dish all to myself. I like to play with Kokeshi dolls a lot. I'm extra careful to share them with left Hinako and right Hinako, so it's fair to both of them. Okay, so there's obviously going to be some kind of balancing.
Looks like this opens here.
Shouldn't be too hard, this. Almost. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Oh, this one's way heavier than the others then, I guess. Oh, there we go. Four of them balanced out one of them. Ah. Doesn't seem like it would make sense, but I guess once you realise that one's really heavy. Okay, oh yeah, that's just what we've read. Okay, we are getting somewhere now. It's only taken us about an hour. We've made some progress. I don't think we're going to finish the game today. I would be very surprised. I'm kind of a little bit tired today, I would say, but I really just want to get back into the rhythm of streaming. Like I don't want to. I was thinking like, oh, I could put it off, but like. I didn't want to, I want to just, actually get back to it so people, Wait, why can't I attack? What the fuck? For God's sake, man. Something going wrong there. Charged up my focus and then it... Been a tough time. But it's okay, I don't mind survival horror combat being a bit clunky. Oh no, I really want to. I want to get back to it. But this week is kind of hard just because bad weather, traveling about in the bad weather has kind of tired me out more than I expected. Yeah. I feel like even if I just do something shorter, just do a shorter one, I will get back to it. Imagine there's people who don't even like realize that I've come back. People who would have watched me before. So I just want to kind of get into it, get to it, and keep doing that along with the YouTube stuff. I think that could be like a good balance if I do like a shorter stream and then do some script writing later, things like that, that kind of thing could be a good balance point. But one thing I really like about the video stuff is that you can do it in pieces. You can do tiny bits at a time. Like if I've got 10 minutes and I get a bit of script writing done, that's something, right? I haven't got to like sit down for 2 hours and dedicate like a massive chunk of time to it. Like I think I got that first video done decently well because I was just doing like a bit at a time and I could just fit it in wherever, and all that, like all those little bits of effort all build up quite quickly. Hey, Loose Deuce, what's going on? Welcome on in. How's it going? Hope all is well. Yeah, that's really really convenient to do that sort of thing, honestly. Okay, yeah, this was the bit we were looking for. We went through this door was a one-way door. Oh, okay, maybe we won't fight that. Maybe that enemy is not to be fought. Now, they're not actually very tough, these enemies, but... Yeah, like... I understand people, like, I've had a few people talk about, like, how they find making videos really boring and really tough, really hard and stuff like that. And I understand it. If you're not a fan of the process, you don't enjoy the process, it is hard. But I enjoy the I enjoy that. I enjoy putting together a bit and then watching it back and like being proud of it. That's really cool. I can be a bit of a perfectionist sometimes when it comes to like the like editing the script. I have to like, I could never just write a script and record it straight away. I'd have to look at it, at least look at it the next day and come back to it and be like, okay, that bit's rubbish, get rid of that, get rid of that. Like, constantly could just pick at things forever. Which is, like I could have a script, I could read it every single day of my life and find something wrong with it every time. Oh, there's two. Oh god, no. Yeah, if anyone out there hasn't subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and do that. I guess my first big goal, I've got to try and get 1,000 subs so I can actually like monetize my videos. You have to have 1,000 subs before you can do that, apparently. That would be kind of cool, just to see, you know, see how little money you actually make from it. Probably the point where most people's dreams get destroyed, where they like, oh man, I finally got the right number of subs. Let's see how much money I make from YouTube now. Oh, I've made like 12 pence in a year. May not be able to quit my job just yet. To be fair, I feel like the kind of the challenge video thing is just a pretty reliable, successful thing to do on YouTube. I think people will always want to watch challenges. I feel like I just instantly click on that stuff myself, regardless. You know, if someone's got an interesting sounding challenge, even for a game I don't really know. Like, I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories on PS1, but I've watched so many people do challenges of that game just because it sounded interesting. Like, I know it's a notoriously hard game, and I like Yu-Gi-Oh! So. Oh, counter thing does not work. The counter system in this game does not work. No, it does. There you go. Brilliant counter system. Yeah, I'm trying to pay attention to that now. What makes me click on something? Would I click on my own video, you know?
I'm going to be in trouble if I don't find a new weapon soon.
But all our weapons are screwed. But yeah, but I'm running into the obvious problem with doing challenge runs, is that I'm not very good at video games. A slight handicap, I have to admit. But it's not really about the skill for anyway, you know. It's more about other things. I'll find some other things to say it's about. Then again, you know, if someone's really, really good at a video game, but they don't have any sort of personality with their videos, like sometimes I'm in the mood to just watch a display of skill, but usually I don't want that. You know, usually I want somebody to have some personality to go along with you know, to go along with presenting that their skills as well.
It's out of propane, but the tube itself still looks.
Okay, we just take that back to the other kitchen there. Yeah, I've had a few comments, like a couple of comments to the effect of, you know, there was a guy having a go at me for like editing my video and not showing, basically like not showing the whole run, and like I see that kind of thing all the time, just people doing. You know, they'll just have their video labeled like, you know, Resident Evil 1, knife only, Chris. And it'll just be a video of the run. And the person, just talking over it, explaining exactly what they're doing, not really like with not much personality to it, and it's just kind of boring, like I'd much rather have a laugh, I'd much rather put together a funny script. But obviously that's just me. That's just what I prefer. Wait, is there a door in here? Yeah, there is. I completely missed the door. Great stuff. I guarantee the key item I needed will be in here. Oh man. Can't get away with it forever.
Is it dead?
What the hell is it? It's not human. I need to just heal before I go in here. Ah. See, sometimes their attacks can be countered, sometimes they can't. It's very inconsistent. Don't die here. I don't want to redo this. As you can see, it's only melee combat in this game as well, which is cool with me. I'd honestly much rather have like a nicely well-developed melee system than to just have like crap gunplay just for the sake of it. Honestly, much prefer this. Are you kidding me? We can't get it. Yeah, that's I've definitely got some variety of that joke in one of my scripts somewhere. We make our way past some shambling, hideous, vomiting zombies. A regular occurrence where I'm from. Something like, I've got something like that somewhere, I'm sure. Okay, I feel like we just went into those rooms for nothing. Like we just used loads of healing and loads of weapon durability for no reason at all. That's always good. I feel like Silent Hill Downpour was really bad for that. You go to loads of effort to do a side quest, and you use loads of supplies and use your weapons to fight enemies, and then you end up with no reward at all for it. You just feel stupid for doing it. I kind of feel like, I mean, unless you're doing it for some kind of subversive reason, any kind of effort in a game should be rewarded, usually, If you're having to engage in combat, use resources, use your weapon durability, probably should get something for it. I don't know. That's just me, I don't know. There's another door around there we missed. Yeah. I check every door, because it's the one door you don't check that will have the key item in. Always. Bird pattern. Ooh. Okay, so I know what we have to do anyway. We have this tube now. That's just yeah, I'm always like that as well, always always I feel like that's a big difference between like British people and American people. Is like Americans would never do that. They would always be like, oh yeah, my town's the best. I love my town. I love my state. Whatever. British people would just be like, yeah, where I live's a shithole. It's horrible. I hate it. I don't know if that's like I don't know if that would be like a European thing as well, but it's definitely a British thing to do that. Same with like sports teams as well. Like Americans would always be like, yo, go team, we love our team.
This is in rough shape.
And
I'm going to need to find a replacement fast.
fans of British football teams just make chants about how their teams suck and how they lose all the time. How do we... Oh yeah, I guess we go back through the calendar door. Get through without being attacked, obviously. Good stuff. Okay, now we can go and use this tube. I'm guessing that melts the wax and then we get our last crest. And we can move on. I assume. Yes, good. Oh no, it's a key, not the crest. Okay, that'll be the room we were just in. We were just at the bird room. Oh, we could just dodge through there. I don't feel like doing the combat anymore. I feel like I should watch King of the Hill at some point because one of those things that I know the references from, but I've never actually seen the show properly. I've seen bits of it, but wasn't this corridor, was it? It was the next one. Yeah, I should probably find a way to sit down and watch that. So bird room was. There we go. Yeah, I don't mind that we can actually run past the enemies. I feel like in like Silent Hill 2 remake that wasn't as easy of a thing to do. But like all the classic survival horror games, you can avoid the enemies. It's part of it, you know. It's not sometimes it's better to run away. Part of the challenge.
Enough already!
What?
Hinako, your father, he... Stop sugarcoating it! I know, okay? It's because of your debt, isn't it?
What? You little...
You were tricked by some fool! He took all your money and it's your fault! Mom's had to cut expenses. People were laughing at Junko because she had to wear old clothes! That money was for our family!
Let's get that.
Just a little bit of happiness! So cut the crap and apologize! To me! To Junko! To Mother! Apologize for all the trouble you've caused us!
How dare you speak to me like that?
Please don't! Please, I beg you!
Hinako, I'm sorry, but could you go to the grocery for me?
But...
I don't care what you buy, just go now!
Let me go! I've had enough of this! Who the hell does she think she's talking
Please,
to?
calm down, dear. Relax.
Women get treated no differently than animals.
Yeah, some heavy stuff. Like I say, I really do think some of this stuff should have been weaved in a little bit earlier, but I feel like for the most part, for most of the game, you are just kind of... It's kind of not a lot of story going on. I always felt like in the you know, the classic Silent Hill games, the story is kind of, you know, always kind of, you know, always kind of there, always weaving in and out of the exploration and the combat and what have you. Always had a good pace to delivering its story. Particularly in, say, like 2 and 3 are obviously brilliant at that. Right, we have our crest. It mostly runs really well on PS5 this, but I do notice now and again there are some drops, but you know, for the most part it's really good and it runs at 60 FPS and it looks great. It's just, yeah, I just like having a reliable console version. Don't have to hope that my PC can handle it, especially because I'm not going to be upgrading my PC anytime soon with the PC prices, the component prices. I kind of think for the moment, just going for console versions, and my PC can stream PS5, so... Okay, I might have to clear this corridor out so I don't get attacked while I'm doing puzzles. Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's what I'm like... Oh god, fuck! Don't tell me I've got to... If it takes me back to the last save point and I've got to do all that content again, I'm actually going to be really, really annoyed. Okay, good. Fuck for that. Not that far back. I was about to get very, very annoyed then. Enter the room. Okay, good. I have a small heal. Yeah, it probably is about... It probably would have been about time. Oh, we probably should just equip these. It would have probably been about time for a PC upgrade, but I'm just... I don't have any spare organs to sell, so... I guess, yeah, this is probably the, probably what I'm going with for now on, just... I can only really think of one game coming out that I'm looking forward to anyway. Basically just RE9, and then it'll just be, you know, whatever, if anything else catches my eye, any indie games or anything, you know. But, I've got so many games that I want to play that I don't mind if I have a year where I'm not buying loads of new games. Same with books. I don't really want to buy any new books. I've got so many that I want to read. Oh, I should have counted then. If I just spend a year not really buying that many books, I'll save loads of money and I'll just get through loads that I want to read anyway. So yeah, let's actually save here. I didn't realize there was a save point right next to this door. I think that's what I'm gonna, like. There's probably a few movies I'm gonna buy this year. I know that because like some of the Hong Kong stuff is coming out on Blu-ray and 4K finally.
This won't last much longer.
I probably will buy more movies than anything, just because of that. But yeah, once Hard Boiled comes out on special edition 4K, I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be avoiding that, you know. I can get myself some John Woo, some Ringo Lam stuff. That's probably all I'll be getting, really. But I'm just gonna try and enjoy stuff that I've got, because I've got plenty. I've got stuff that I want. I just haven't got time. I haven't had time to enjoy it. So I will, rather than just, I've got trolleys full over here of stuff. So I guess I should watch movies so that if I don't like them, I can get rid of them. That's kind of a nice thing to do as well. It's like something that you've watched it, you know you don't like it, you just trade it in, get vouchers and that. Free up some space. That's good. It's a good thing to do, rather than just having piles of stuff sitting there. I was just looking at my bookshelf here. It's just sort of like, it's nice to have a lot of stuff, but it's also kind of like, I wish I could just get rid of loads of it, you know. I would sort of that, like, feel like a bit of a hoarder. But then you actually try and get rid of a lot of it. Like, I got rid of a lot of my game stuff last year, but trying to get rid of books, I'm sort of like, what do I get rid of? The stuff that I've read that's on my shelf, you know? It's like, oh, I love that one, I love that one, I can get rid of that one, I love that one. And then you end up just getting rid of nothing. Right, so we've got the Sword and the Fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. So, sword... I guess. Battling upon a set of scales. Try and work this out again. The sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords. So the sun, right? So the sun rises in the east, right? Something like this. I don't know. It's really annoying. Some set behind the swords. Yet their fight knew no end. That's kind of what I had to begin with, though. I'm just trying every combination now. I should actually try and work this out. I can't just brute force it. It wouldn't actually take that long to brute force it, to be fair. The sun rose behind the fox's back. What if we have... yeah. With that one, I always feel like there's like some form of strategy to it. Like you sort of you couldn't explain it to anyone, but when you're doing it, you feel like you understand it. I always feel like that. I don't know, with that kind of puzzle. I sort of get it as I'm doing it. You know what I mean? You couldn't put it into words. The heavens themselves shuddered at the ferocity of their struggle. The scales upon which they fought were no more. I kind of feel like I could just kind of brute force this. I could try everything with Fox on the top. The Fox on the left. No, I've got to try and figure this out. I don't want to just brute force it. That's a bit sad. Sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords. That would suggest that. No, we can't rotate them, can we? No. Oh, can rotate them. I didn't even see that. So the scales would be no more. Oh, God, how did I miss that? Oh yeah, you spotted that, and my banner's covering it up. I didn't even spot it. That's how crap am I? So I would think. Yeah, there we go. So I knew that one of them would be in the east, one of them would be in the west, and then the scales were no more. I just should have paid more attention there. That was silly of me. Pine tree emblem. So we have another door with an emblem.
Shoes on the phone.
Tell him I'm not home.
She says she's not home.
You're here.
Then tell him I'm heading out shopping or something.
Okay. I'll tell him.
Guessing So you can see a little bit of stutter there when we try and leave. Just a little bit.
See me, right? Huh. Now you can even hear my voice.
Evil Hinako. No.
Don't just stand there. Come in. I have something I want to talk to you about. Tell me, who are you? I think it's weird too.
I'm you. I'm your shadow.
Have a grasp of yourself. To not understand your own feelings. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I think you're me, but I'm not you. That's my guess. But who are you? I am Hinako, but who does that make you? I'm also Hinako. Although, I might not have Shimizu Hinako's heart and mind anymore. You're not making any sense at all! What the hell are you talking about? Stop playing dumb with me! Why are you acting like this? Like you don't know what's going on? Hey, look at me, look at me! Use your head and think! Think about it. I could have killed you off at any time, but I didn't! Any idea why? Because I'm serious. Shimizu Hinako, I wanted to talk to you. We have to fight. You and I. A fight to the death as equals. But all you do is run away. Running and running. You're not even trying to take any of this seriously. If you are going to keep running like this, then fine. I'm going to kill you once and for all. Oh, and it's not going to end with you. I'm going to kill Mom and Dad, too. In this house, this whole town's going with them. Rinko and Sakako are next. And of course, your precious partner as well. Where is he?
Oh no, not Shu.
Where is Shu? Hey.
We love Shu. Good guy.
Really that special? He still just treats you as his pal to play Space Wars with, right? Oh, he doesn't even see you as a woman. He's just some guy you grew up with. His death won't matter one bit. You're wrong. He's my friend. He's special. My one and only partner. I won't let you kill him!
Okay. Cool. What's going on there? I have no idea, but talking to some other aspect of ourself, I imagine. Yeah, I like that. Like on a first playthrough, I don't really. I've sort of like feel like there's a lot of mystery to the story that it's gonna take a while to uncover. That's a kind of Silent Hill thing to have, where you're not really getting what's going on the first playthrough, but if you play it again, you'll probably understand more. That kind of feels like a sort of something I would point to as very like Silent Hill coded.
It's made its way in here.
We're being stocked up with first aid kits, which means we're about to fight a boss. As you would, wait, should I just use that? No. We've got to make sure we're stocked on these first aid kits. They're quite helpful. Okay, we can get rid of some stuff here. Yeah, when in a survival horror game, if you get a bunch of healing items and a save point, you're in for a fight of some kind.
Why would someone put this here?
So see if we can get any more upgrades. Probably not actually. Oh yeah, we can get one upgrade. I feel like getting health would be a good one to do now. So where are we at time wise? Just under 10 hours. Should be all good to do that. We'll at least finish this area today and see what comes afterwards.
Why did it have to come to this?
It's Inako, she's back!
About time! We've been waiting for you! Inako! You are late! Finally! We're about to get started here! What did you say?
And the English voice actor really did a good job of bringing across drunk Japanese man. Angry drunk Japanese man.
Okay then,
Can't
ladies and gentlemen,
complain about that performance.
prepare to witness a master with a blade! Yo! Can't disrespect me!
And of course he has to transform into some kind of hideous monster. As you'd expect. Oh, that's good, isn't it? You got one of them stun locks you. I wonder what the themes of this game are. Oh, that's a... I think we should get rid of the mom first. There's very much the ONS of Silent Hill. Try and get some stamina back. Well, doesn't really help, does it? The witch time dodge when they just attack you again straight afterwards. Oh, Christ. Okay, we got the mom. We're missing. Oh god. I bet it's gonna be like what are those two called at the end of Dark Souls 2? The one revives the other. Throne Watcher and Defender. We did have a counter attack opportunity there. Oh, down pills. Oh no. Oh no, that's a grab attack. There are some attacks that we can counter. Oh, we're just timing our dodges really badly here. And then missing our counter attacks. Well, all I have is a slightly different steel pipe. I can actually attack here. There should be some more weapons around the arena, right? Just in case. I don't want to do this fists only. I wonder if you can. I wonder if you don't have a weapon, do you actually use your fists? That could be a challenge. We're timing. I'm timing my attacks, my dodges really badly here. Oh Christ! Just hacking away here. Some definite Elden Ring stuff going on there with the holding the weapon in the air. Not a bad fight, to be fair. Point of having a like some kind of reward for slowing down, but like some kind of slowing down time reward for dodging properly, if then it doesn't actually do anything. There we go. You know, all the boss fights have been pretty decent, to be fair. Can't say I haven't enjoyed them. Hey, Boppy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. How's it going? Hey, Vivi, welcome. Yeah, how's it going, man? What are you playing? Hopefully it went well. Trying to beat Melania. Oh, I remember. I remember that.
Please.
Great fun.
It will ease your pain.
Took me a long time to do that, but learned how to parry. Nice. Yeah, how's it going, Vivi? Hope everything's going well with you. Good to see you. Yeah, Melania. Oh my god. I really love that fight. I think it's a great fight, but it is hard. How close have you gotten?
But you're doing well so far.
Are we on second phase yet, or still Oh yeah, totally understandable. If you want to play this game, I would recommend it. When I take like 50%, oh okay. If it does take you a long time, that's totally normal. I understand.
Others. Have they given up on me?
Oh, I get you, yeah.
It's only a matter of time.
I think I ended up using Spirit Ashes. Gonna get F in the next sale. Good, it's a great game. I would recommend it. Yeah, I imagine next time it'll be a little bit cheaper anyway, so unless you're dying to play it right now, then
Color back. It's beginning to take effect.
not too bad of an idea to wait. I'm sort of getting towards the end now, I think, from what I can tell. Just kind of looking at like how many areas are left. But I still don't understand the story, so I don't even think this would count as spoilers because I don't understand the story and I've been watching the whole thing.
Find power.
Yeah, I think for Melania I did use Spirit Ashes in the end, but it was still tough regardless. I think it's a really great fight. I think it's really fair. It's really, really hard, but really fair. I say.
Very well. Be careful.
Yeah, I really like that fight. In terms of fights that push the difficulty way, way up, but still are well designed. So I think it's good.
Now, I have one more thing to show you.
No, I guess I can always judge what those like a Souls boss on. Am I enjoying learning? Am I enjoying learning it? Am I enjoying the process? And yeah, I was with that, yeah. Yeah, we yeah, hopefully you get through it. Rightio. Oh god, what was that? Oh. Yeah, I kind of feel like I feel like I'm getting close to the end, but I don't think we're at the end yet, so probably will still have to do one more stream of this. I would imagine. I'm still really enjoying the game, but I definitely want to finish it now. Weird that you can be like really enjoying a game, but you still want to sort of see you want to just see the ending, right? You sort of like, I don't know, I kind of want to just finish this up now and then come back to it at some point in the future. I'm definitely not like desperate for it to end or anything, you know, I'm definitely enjoying it. You get that sometimes. I end up forcing yourself through something just because you're... Why is there another shrine right here? That's a bit strange. Wow. All 25 seconds later, we had another save point. Yeah, like, I usually find once I put a certain amount of time into something, I feel like I have to finish it. Just because I've spent that much time on it. Prove your intent with the crests 3. Show what lies deep within your heart. Let the line of foxes guide you. Offer the crests and lay bare your soul. Need revelation. I'm finding more crests. Another... Wouldn't be a good survival horror game if you weren't finding crests. The blackbird wishes to take the whitebird. The whitebird wishes to resist. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not the two birds in conflict. So this will be a puzzle here when we get the crests. That'll be our puzzle to solve. They're not badly written, actually, the puzzles in this game. The kind of more word-based puzzles. Generally quite decently written. I'm not 100% sure what we'll play next. I think what I might do next, actually, is just do a Silent Hill 2 stream. Just because I'm working on the Silent Hill 2 video, and I want to have some funny moments to put in the video. So I think I might just do that. Just like, yeah, gameplay only sort of thing. I think that sounds like a plan. And then I can start something new. I had planned to play Bloodborne next. I recently bought the Game of the Year Bloodborne edition. It's been quite a few years since I've played Bloodborne now. And seeing as how we're not getting a remaster anytime soon, I'm going to just play it again, I think. So I've got the Game of the Year edition with the DLC, and we'll just do a nice big... I think it's just a nice big Bloodborne playthrough. Should be fun. But I might do something else first, who knows. Ornate scroll. Purify once and for all. Leave the filth of your world behind.
I will cleanse it all. The filth of this world.
You have a game that you have an opinion on, but it's been so long since you played it, you don't feel like your opinion is valid anymore. You feel like, well, I did feel like this way about this game, you know, this number of years ago, but it's been so long since I played it now that I don't know if that's true or not still. So I need to kind of refresh my opinion on Bloodborne in a way, because I remember liking it. It wasn't my favourite of the other Souls games, but I remember liking it. And now I need to see, do I still like it? And with the DLC, will I like it more? Gotta see. February 13th, dawn. Mr. Hidetoshi and his wife have passed away, one after the other. At time of death, the skin all over their bodies was covered in sores, and had begun sloughing off. The smell was indescribably awful. I could not bear to take a closer look. The head of the house did not give permission to perform autopsies on the bodies. There will be no funeral, and they will be sent to be cremated immediately. February 14th, midnight. The eldest son has passed away. Again, there will be no funeral, and the body will be sent away for cremation. The eldest and second-born daughters are also experiencing symptoms that are worsening by the hour. I believe they'll be in critical condition by tomorrow at the latest. Lovely stuff. Great fun. Good times. Happy things are going on right here. Do we have a map yet? We have no map now. It's pulling the old Silent Hill nowhere trick of taking our map away. The old Silent Hill 1. I was kind of looking up at other people's runs for Silent Hill 1, and there is a way to do knife only or melee only. That first boss melee only looks like an absolute nightmare to do. But it is possible. So now I'm gonna have to try at least. Actually playing Silent Hill 1 is kind of like a bit painful on the hands, you know. It's not the kind of game I'd want to play for a long time. I like playing it once in a while for the story. But I don't want to be like grinding out Silent Hill 1 runs. I need to do the soul siphoning now as well, don't I? I kind of feel like that. That's kind of feel about a lot of old survival horror games. Like, I wouldn't want to play them regularly with the controller, especially. I don't know. I could try and learn how to play Silent Hill 1 on keyboard. Suppose I could do that. Playing games on keyboard is actually sometimes a lot more comfortable. You wouldn't think it would be, but it is. Anything that needs a D-pad now. Using D-pads is just beyond me now. My thumb can't take it anymore. Using a D-pad for movement. My old thumbs can't handle it. Each of these toolkits takes up 1 space, doesn't it? Yeah, some of the items don't stack. We probably should have used some toolkits earlier on. Guess off. Oh, whatever. It's only 2. Yeah, it does sometimes put me off going back to some of those older games in a way, but yeah, I mean, I play a lot of other games on keyboard. I should just learn to play everything on keyboard. There's certain games I don't think I'll ever play on keyboard. Like I don't see myself playing a Souls game on keyboard. I just think that's never gonna happen. I should try it one time. Just as a challenge run, sort of thing. I could do it, but actually just doing that as my normal way of playing Dark Souls, it's not gonna happen. I don't think. Keep trying to check the map, and we don't have a map. Gotta make sure I'm not missing any areas here. That's like a fairly common but effective horror thing, is to be like, here's a mechanic that you're used to, and then we're gonna get rid of it. Now now you have to deal without it. Obviously the map at the end of Silent Hill 1, or the room healing you in Silent Hill 4. Good examples of that. I need to remember that we have like okay, we just had to kill that enemy. Nice. I need to remember that we have like a beast mode as well to use. Yeah. Housemaid's note. Shortly after I became their maid, there was talk of an arranged marriage for the young heir to a noble woman. This led to the heir unceremoniously ending all his scandalous relationships with women, including one with a young housemaid named Sechia. Sechia came from a family of poor farmers, but her beauty shone brighter than the sun. Oh, something that had caught the young heir's eye. By the time his marriage was being arranged, she already had a life growing inside her, and the two had made vows to run away and start a new life together. And yet the young heir cruelly and wantonly cast her aside. Likely he simply did not want his prospective marriage to be ruined. So the Tsunekis kicked Sechia out and drove her to some far-off place where they could forget her existence. Despite the peace of the family she carried with her. People say that she was fighting back tears so hard that blood began to trickle from her eyes. Silent Hill 1 reference there. Blood from the eyes. Obviously. Don't we have some kind of... Yeah. I probably missed stuff with this. Already. Keep forgetting we have that, focus mode thing to go through walls. Right, that'll be one of our... I guess we'll figure out where the crests go later. That's a problem for later.
The banquet. Has it come to...
We should have saved, actually. We can't go back and save. Great. Awesome. This game seems a little bit wishy-washy on when it auto-saves and when it doesn't. Like, there's times it's auto-saved and I've lost no progress when I've died, and then there's times when I've lost loads of progress. And, doesn't seem to be very consistent on when each one happens. Housemaid's note. The Tsunekis are the most notable family in this area and are known for their wealth. For generations, each head of the family has possessed a talent for business, an acumen they have utilized during times of social unrest to amass a large fortune. However, given that a great many suffered while they grew rich, their actions have often drawn envious eyes. When I first entered into service for the Tsunekis, my grandmother shared some of the many rumors that swirl around the family. Each time the world falls to pieces, the Tsunekis' treasury only grows larger. The Tsunekis are happily waiting for misfortune to strike so they can line their pockets. Surely not. Rich people? Preying on the misfortune of others? Hell, this is fiction, can't you? Oh, I just pressed the dodge button first. And then it didn't dodge. Oh great, it's two of them. Oh, we hit two of them with one attack. That's awesome. Great stuff. Nice, we hit the second one on the back swing there. Stamina's gone. Oh. Cool, we got grab attack. Awesome. Always good. And there's a third one, nice. Okay, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad at all. Yeah, it's looking likely that we'll finish this up on Thursday. I don't know how long's left. It's really awkward at the end of games for streams because, like, what if I've only got like half an hour left of game and I have to start a stream and do that? Like, I have no idea because I've not played the game before. I guess that's kind of a positive of playing stuff you know really well, because you know you can time it out. You know that how long each game takes and all that stuff. But like I said, there's a chance. Probably a small chance, but there's a chance that later on in the week I will have like an extra day off for the weather. So could always like finish this and then play something else afterwards if we get more time to do a stream. If we're so lucky. Okay, it's just trying to circle here.
This isn't the right way, is it?
Oh, she's telling me outright that I've gone the wrong way. That's handy. I'm guessing this is like doing a bit of a repeating thing where we're going through areas and find the same areas and there'll be more things changed and all that. Good morning, my handsome boy. Your real last name is Tsuneki. It is told that those of the Tsuneki lineage are destined to bring good fortune when the world is in disorder. In fact, that is how your father earned succession to the Tsuneki lineage. And you, who have inherited your father's noble blood, are sure to be next in line. To make your name, I took one character from your father's name and one character from mine. That way, when anyone from the Tsuneki family hears your name, they will immediately know you are our child. Cool, I guess. Hope that's not going to be part of a puzzle. I'm trying to work things out from using the Japanese characters. They'd have to find some way to make that accessible to English speakers, obviously. I'm imagining like Japanese only games. You could get some really good puzzles going with kanji readings. Imagine that's something that's been done. You have to have good kanji knowledge to solve the puzzles. Probably a kind of way of designing puzzles you wouldn't be able to do in English as well. I say that noise didn't sound great. Let's use our beast mode to batter these. Feels like a smart choice. I'll quickly get it. Yes, we just about did it. We actually used our meter up perfectly. Sorted. Okay, we need to sort our items out actually. First aid kits, toolkits. Stamina. Not that useful, but... Hey, Costa, what's going on? Welcome on in. How's it going, man? Yep. Got through the house today. It's been good. Everything's been pretty good stuff so far. Deal with a talisman, so... Yeah, I can tell the puzzle, when we get these crests, I can tell the puzzle is going to be a bit of a pain to do. So last time this talisman came off when I killed an enemy, so... If that's the same again, I don't know. Deal with a talisman as well. Oh, nothing to do with that. But yeah, everything's been good so far. Been enjoyable. I don't think there's no part of this game that so far where I've been like, I'm gonna dread going back to it. I feel like it's all gonna be enjoyable. There's nothing that stands out as being like, you know, that bit. I can't, you know, I don't want to get to that bit. All been pretty good. We are stuck here now, I guess. There's gotta be something we can solve, something to do. Oh yeah, there's just one of these things here. Oh, I thought we could get a quick attack in there. Ah. Yeah, even in like Silent Hill 2 Remake, thinking about playing it again, it's like, oh, but that labyrinth, you know. That does have a bit like that where I'm like, ah, I don't know if I want to do that, you know. And there's still time. Oh, the labyrinth part, you mean? I agree, it's way too long. I think every part of that game is too long, I think. Yeah. I would agree, yeah. Every part feels like it's just been stretched. Like, when I replayed the original the other day, I was like, it really just struck me how short the areas really are. But you can do all the exploring, you can read everything, you can look at symbolism, but you don't spend that long. Yeah. I'm sure I've said that before. Yeah, they're much more, even though they're in Silent Hill 2, they're not really iconic to that game. You think of them. I'm sure I made that. I think I made that comparison where it's like a Pokemon that it was in an early generation, but you think of it more as a later gen. Yeah, they're just there. They're not really like, nobody would even like recognize them really. But then that big intro of Silent Hill 3, that's where people remember those from. Yeah, feels like you've just kind of gotten rid of a good moment for people. People who've only played the remake are going to just think, oh, they've just brought that thing back from the 2 remake, which is a bit sad.
Innocent and afraid.
Because they're obviously going to do a 3 remake at some point, I would imagine. They're doing 1, they're obviously going to do 3. It just kind of, yeah, wasted a moment there, wasted a good bit of that game. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine, yeah. What we got? Quite a bit, actually. All right. Yeah, this puzzle here, I can tell this is going to be a pain, trying to figure this out. Be reborn once and for all. You are Shimizu Hinako no more.
Yes.
Yeah. I kind of feel like the puzzle text writing has actually been quite good. I've enjoyed it. There are some where it's been like some of the other Silent Hill games where it's been very bad, like Downpour on hard puzzle difficulty is Not good.
I can use this.
Letter with a pressed flower. There used to be nothing I hated more in the world than being forced to live as a proper girl. When I think of you, I start to wonder if maybe, just maybe, there was a reason I was born as a girl. Reason I was born a girl. Hope these feelings will reach you like dandelion seeds carried in the wind. Oh. Mandate of the clan. A living sacrifice shall be offered every 8 years, for nothing else can quell the wrath which dwells in the waters deep. You shall be a maiden, fair and pure of heart, and the blood which flows through her veins shall be that which has been blessed by the stars and is beloved by fate. Let it be known that only the most suitable sacrifice shall quench the being's vicious thirst. The duty of finding such a sacrifice shall fall upon the head of this house. I guess that's cool if there's bits you can miss and see on a playthrough, another playthrough. Nothing else here. Yeah, kind of cool. Nice, nice look to the place. Yeah, I keep opening the map by instinct and then forgetting I don't have a map. Strict mother's letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. I have good news. Indeed, good news to a Tsuneki is always accompanied by the news of someone else's death. Your father and that woman he kept as a pet have both gotten sick and died. Now your grandfather, the head of the house, has invited you to the Tsuneki residence to make you successor. It is a pity that I couldn't reacquaint you with your father, but I keep thinking my camera's flickering here. I don't know if I'm just making that up. It's a pity that I couldn't reacquaint you with your father, but at least I was able to make you successor to the Tsuneki lineage. It is flickering, yeah, I can see it now. Oh, that's annoying. I think I just gotta get a new camera. Or get my actual camera working as a webcam. Something. Not looking the best. I feel like just a bit of an upgrade generally would be a good idea. The whole stream setup. Oh, haven't we already been here? No, I haven't changed my decoration at all, actually. I've had these artworks up for a long time. I just had, oh, that's just a light. I have a light on my back wall. I'm sure we've done this room already. We have done this room already. We've done this fight already. Yeah, I quite like the LED lighting. Pretty handy for, it's pretty handy for, yeah. Pretty handy for reading as well. You can have that light on. Yeah. So you kind of have to just pick the right door and redo. You have to redo certain areas if you get it wrong. It's annoying. Yeah, I haven't found any instructions to tell me where to go yet, or I mean, I'm sure there's some way to figure it out. Okay, this looks new. Or does it? Yeah, I haven't fought one of these guys for a while. There's two of them now. Oh god, two of these extremely fast enemies. Extremely spammy enemies. Okay, at least we got the one. Nice, okay. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get through it, it's fine. Is that all there is to this area? Great stuff. One of the fail rooms, yeah, I can tell. Yeah. I'm gonna try and remember which rooms I've been to then. Or just go to them all in turn, I guess. Some of the doors you go to, you just can't go through though, so... This must be it, right? No. The same one again. Didn't I just... Okay, so yeah, so we have to kill the enemies to get out. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I'm sure that door was in a different place a second ago. Kind of annoying. I'm just against the wall, where am I? Oh, come on, move! I don't want to use my beast mode here for this. Oh. Yeah, I guess I'm just sort of stuck trying doors out until, nice if it would interrupt his attack. Using a heavy attack. Oh. Oh well. What can we do? Ah, okay. Yeah, that kind of thing can just be luck, I suppose. You just... Right, so... Move around to here and try this one. This one should... No, this is also one we've been to already. I mean... At least this is easy. Not even much need to siphon them, is there? Just go out and leave. Oh, do I need to I guess I need to siphon them then, don't I? Open the door. Oh well. Yeah. Got that. Alright. I kind of want to just be done with this area now, because this mechanic is a bit irritating. Surely it's got to be this one then. Okay, yeah, this is different. Trying to work out what X is saying there. Kind of hard to read. Nice look to this place. Deal with a talisman, which means a boss fight or a creature fight or something. And there's another enemy to the right here. No, there wasn't. Okay. Might as well just use beast mode. Okay. Smash it down. I think I accidentally counted the other one. I have to siphon this one because we didn't use werehog mode to kill it. Are we done? Yes, good.
Junko.
Forgive me for interrupting, but I wish to speak with Hinako for just a moment. May I?
Of course.
Did you kill it? Is it gone?
Yes.
Is it gone?
What are you...
I see. For today only. This will be our little secret. But if it happens to remain alive even after today, as your sister, I'll kill you if I must. For his sake as well.
Shall I give you two a bit more time?
I was only going to do a short one today, and this game's just hooked me in again. Must be a good game.
You've given us plenty. Thank you, truly.
Did you have a good discussion?
Yes.
It was very enlightening, yes.
We should press on.
Why does he? I don't know. That's the deep symbolism of the mushroom. I have no idea.
This must be... your insignia.
Couldn't tell you. I also kind of feel like trying to solve a puzzle now is going to be a really difficult thing to do. Guess we could get another stamina upgrade. So I think what I'll do is save, and I will leave it there for today.